evening and welcome to the Gulf Coast Sports Network. We're broadcasting live from Brooksville, Florida, and we're under a hurricane watch from Citrus County. That is, the Hurricanes of Citrus High School have tracked south to take on the Leopards of Hernando High School. Thank you for tuning in tonight. We have a great evening of live baseball in store for you. A great time to hit that subscribe button now. Toss a like our way as well, as we do appreciate your viewership and your support. I'm Will Wilkie, and along on the call this evening is our newest senior broadcaster at GCSN, Mr. Dustin Atkins.
Thank you, Will. It's great to be part of the team here at Gulf Coast Sports Network. It's been a lot of fun watching the wonderful talent we have in the area.
We're thrilled to have you aboard, my friend. You mentioned the talent in the area, and we have two talented squads facing off tonight. Dustin, go ahead and give our viewers a rundown of each side of the diamond.
Sure. Let's talk about start off by talking about the Hernando Leopards, who come into the game red hot at 5-0. Offense has not been a problem for this team. They put up 9, 13, 11, and 10 runs in their last 4 games. They could beat you in a variety of ways. They've had some games where they put up just a couple of big innings on teams. Other times they were able to distribute their scoring across the course of the whole game. So 2 names you want to watch out on this side is going to be Michael Savarese and Gabe Tufelski.
When you play.
As for Citrus Hurricanes, they came into a fast start, winning back-to-back games at Weeki Wachee while putting up an impressive combined 21 runs in those games. Then they dropped their most recent game here to the Hernando Leopards a few days ago, 13-6. In that game, Hernando took a big lead right out of the gate, putting up 6 runs in the first inning. Citrus tried to make a run later in the game, just couldn't quite catch up. So look for their defense to try and shore things up a little early. They got their top pitcher and Paul Murray on the mound tonight. He can hopefully help them with that mission. So 2 good teams, and looking forward to seeing some fun baseball tonight.
Yeah, we certainly are, and we've got the Divinity Med Spa starting lineup coming up next, and the first pitch for Citrus and Hernando only on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. We'll be back right after this.
When you play football, you develop this mentality that, you know, you can withstand anything. You're Mr. Tough Guy. So years I had been battling. I was just excited to finally meet someone who knew what I was going through, who saw my pain, to think that in a matter of one treatment, and it got better and better as I began to get treatments throughout the month. You know, why would you deal with this pain for another day?
So as the respective managers trade the lineups and go over the ground rules with the umpire crew, we're going to go ahead and get things started with the Divinity Med Spa starting lineup. The Divinity Med Spa starting lineup. First for the visiting Hurricanes of Citrus High School, leading off playing second base, Kason Williamson. Batting second, DHing Chris Wally. Batting third, pitching Jacob Palmieri. Batting fourth, playing third base, Dalton Denham. Batting fifth, playing first base, Wyatt Zach. Batting sixth, playing left field, Jaden Peltier. Batting seventh, playing center field, Ty Gibbs. Batting eighth, playing right field, Eddie Stewart. And batting ninth at shortstop, Will Leinhart. And getting the start behind the plate, Cade Arnold. And the Hurricanes are coached by Jonathan Bolin. Now for the home team, Hernando Leopards. Leading off the game, playing second base, Gabe Tufelski. Batting second, playing third base, Tyson Morgan. Batting third, playing right field, Anthony Talpa. Batting fourth, pitching, Tristan Legg. Batting fifth, playing first base, Nico Janssens. Batting sixth, playing left field, Stephen Hart. Batting seventh, playing center field, Michael Savarese. Batting eighth, playing shortstop, Andrew Van Alstyne. And batting ninth, behind the plate, William Taylor. And the Leopards are coached by Tim Sims. And this is your Divinity Med Spa starting lineup. We're going to go ahead and take a break for the national anthem, and we'll be back on the air at the conclusion of our national anthem.
Time. Your attention to our scoreboard in right center field, where you see our American flag proudly displayed. We would ask everyone to rise, remove their caps, and join us in honoring our great nation with the playing of the national anthem.
That concludes the national anthem, and we're ready to play ball here in Brooksville, Florida, on a beautiful evening in early March. Great night for baseball, Dustin.
It is. Beautiful night. Clear skies. Doesn't look like wind's going to be really much of a factor right now. A beautiful night for baseball.
We'll go ahead and run through the defensive set for Hernando. Starting with the battery, we got Legg on the mound, Taylor behind the plate, Morgan at third, Van Alstyne at shortstop, Tefalski at second, Jansen's at first, Harton left, Savarese in center, and Talpa in right. It's a Friday night doubleheader on the Gulf Coast Sports Network at the 7 o'clock start. Going on right now, we've got the team of Derek Smith and Wild Bill Lizer calling the game of Lecanto at Weeki Wachee. And right here, we've got a matchup ourselves, Citrus versus Hernando. The season's gotten off to a fast start for a lot of teams in the northern Tampa Bay region, and we've been privy to cover a lot of games. We got 48 on our broadcast schedule this season. So go ahead, click that subscribe button. It's free for you. It helps us out. We are a non-profit broadcasting company bringing these games to you live, showcasing all the wonderful talent that we have right here in our hometown. Covering games for games and matchups, teams from Citrus County this year. Citrus, Hernando, Pasco, Pinellas, and Hillsboro. So we're getting around. Click that subscribe button. Check us out on Twitter as well, at GCSN Broadcast. We'll have all the highlights from tonight's ball game, as well as our Glory Days player of the game will be featured on Twitter as well. So check us out at GCSN Broadcast on Twitter. The warm-up tosses have concluded. We're ready to play some baseball. Leading off for Citrus, getting the start at second base this evening, it's going to be number 27, Kaysen Williamson. First pitch offering misses outside for ball one. Leg working from the windup and delivers. Catches in the zone, called strike, even things up 1 ball, 1 strike.
Nice catch on the inside corner there.
Yeah, nice frame by Taylor.
Yeah.
Popped away out of play, first base side. Leg now ahead in the count.
Looks like he's trying to jam him up inside and early on.
Yeah, Williamson will have to take that 2-strike approach the remainder of the bat, try to stay alive, get that leadoff runner on for Citrus. Beautiful curveball. That's going to miss high in the zone. Credit to Williamson to lay off of that one.
Yeah, that took a lot of discipline. That ball did not miss by much.
So 2-2 as Leg has the sign and delivers. Fastball going to ride in high in the zone again. That'll run the count full. So Williamson doing his job as the leadoff batter, showing a lot of patience and discipline here, working back in the count to run it full. Leg trying to get that punch-out pitch. Williamson trying to get on. Fouls that one away on the check swing. Right near the GCSN event sign out of play, which does contain the QR code to subscribe, which we certainly encourage you to do. We do appreciate your viewership and your support. And we'll do it again, 3-2. And that's called strike 3. Leg will get the backwards K on that one.
Great location.
Hitter, Chris Wally.
We got 1 out. We'll bring up the designated hitter this evening for the Hurricanes. Number 4, Chris Wally. Fouled away and out of play, third base side. Had a nice cut on that ball.
Yeah, sure did. Didn't miss that one by much.
There's a hot shot right back up the middle. Savarese up with it in center, and a nice single off the bat of Chris Wally.
Jacob Palmieri.
Wally getting things started early on here, getting on base, and we'll see if Palmieri can cycle him around.
Yeah, it was a nice hit. Hit squarely on the ball, right back up the middle. Citrus looking to make something happen with that runner on. Just 1 out here in the inning, top of the first. Jacob Palmieri steps in. And to center field again. Savarese takes a couple steps back. He'll track it down. So 2 solid hits in a row, but that one will land in the out column for Hernando.
Dalton Denham.
And we got 2 quick outs here in the top of the first inning. Leg working an efficient stretch. We'll bring up Dalton Denham starting third baseman for Central. Wally takes his lead from first as Legg now works from the stretch. That's going to be fouled out of play.
You got Legg once again working inside, trying to catch that upper corner.
Legg now comes set. Throw over. Wally makes it back easily. Denham in the box as he looks at the 0-1 count and the offering from Legg. It'll come in low. Nice pick by Taylor.
Yeah, it was. Keeps the runner at bay. Saves a guy from getting in scoring position.
Wally breaks for second. Throw down by Taylor. Tag applied by Tefalski. The cannon by Taylor pays off for out number 3. We move to the bottom of the first inning. And we'll be back right after this. You're watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Nautilus Financial Group, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Nautilus Financial Group.
My name is Tom Roselli. I served in the U.S. Navy 65 to 69. Through all the turmoil and stress battling with the VA, I've come to learn that certain organizations have their hands tied and can only proceed so far, whereas Attorney Chris Chambers has the experience and the ability to dig into the files and get the results that got me my 100%. Tremendous job in helping veterans.
So we return to action here in the now bottom of the first inning. So we await the closure of the warm-up pitches. We're going to go ahead and mute our line. We've had issues in the past with YouTube flagging our broadcast because of the background music. So we're just doing a quick mute, and we'll be right back when we get the batter in the box. Gabe Tefalski steps in, starting second baseman for the Leopards. Run through the defensive set for Citrus in just a moment. Fastball by Palmieri connects for called strike one. Starting with the battery for the Hurricanes, Palmieri on the mound, Arnold behind the plate. Denham at third, Leinhardt at short, Williamson at second, Zach at first. We'll get the outfield for you after this pitch. Swing and a miss, strike two. Palmieri quickly ahead. We've got Peltier in left, Gibbs in center, and Stewart in right. So quickly an 0-2 start for Palmieri, Dustin.
Yeah, he's hitting the outside. He's hitting corners really nice, setting up this first at bat.
Last offering does miss away, but, you know, strategically you like that placement on an 0-2 count when you're ahead like that.
Absolutely. You definitely got some room to work with and can take a gamble.
Check swing did not go around. Looked more like a defensive maneuver rather than an actual attempt at the ball.
Yeah.
It's going to even up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes as Palmieri works from the windup. He'll deliver, fouled away by Tefalski. And we'll do it again.
Had some good pitching batting duels with our first batters, right?
2-2 count here as Palmieri delivers down the third base line, out of play. So Tefalski doing well with having that second strike on him. He's fouled off the last 2. Palmieri looking for that punch-out pitch. Leopards want that leadoff runner on. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Palmieri will get the strikeout in the first out of the inning for the Hurricanes.
Third base, Tyson Morgan.
That'll bring up starting third baseman Tyson Morgan for Hernando. Palmieri off to a fast start, getting the strikeout to lead off the inning, and he comes right back with strike 1 here on Morgan.
Palmieri's getting really comfortable with that outside corner early on, Hitwell.
Absolutely, you can sense that he's, even though it's early on, he's finding a groove early. Oh, that's going to come inside. At my age, I felt that in my own knees.
Yeah, I already want to put on some icy hot.
That's going to even things up now. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Bottom of the first inning. Morgan awaits the offering. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Offering's going to miss away. Again, good strategic pitch, being ahead in the count.
Yeah, he's not giving up anything easy so far. Everything looks like it's been on the corners, high, outside.
Right back up the middle. Palmieri gloves it. He'll make the ginger toss over to first. 1-3 for out number 2.
Right field, Anthony Talpa.
And that'll bring up the big bat of number 17, Anthony Talpa. Hernando's going to try to get a 2-out rally going with this inning. Palmieri wants to keep the momentum going on his end. Where Citrus has answered right back defensively, where Hernando got 2 quick outs in their inning, their half of the inning, Citrus has done the same. Off-speed pitch outside, called for strike 1. And Dustin, Palmieri's done well getting ahead in the count, throwing that critical first pitch strike.
Absolutely. He's made it very clear early on. It is not going to give up anything easy on you.
Chopper dead him up with it. He's going to fire over to first. It's going to get away. It's going to allow Talpa to be safe at first.
Pitcher, Tristan Legg.
So runner on for Hernando with 2 outs in the inning.
Denham made a really good attempt on that one. Was able to regain his feet, just couldn't quite get that release that he wanted on the throw.
Yeah, certainly it was a tougher play than it looked, at least initially, the way that he had to come up and charge on that ball. It was going to be a bang-bang play regardless. Tristan Legg steps in, looking to help his cause here in the bottom of the first inning. And once again, called strike 1. Palmieri gets ahead. Talpa takes his lead from first. Palmieri gives him a look before coming set. He'll step off. Offering fouled away out of play first base side. Quickly 0-2. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at GCSM Broadcast. We'll have the highlights from tonight's ball game, as well as our Glory Days Player of the Game promotion. Ooh, hit bat. Leg will take the hit by pitch.
First base.
Putting runners on first and second for Hernando. Looks like a rare pitch from Palmieri got away.
Yeah, that one just kind of got away from him and puts Hernando in a pretty good shape right now. He got runners in scoring position, so we'll see if they can take care of that.
Yeah, Arnold takes a trot out. Just a quick word with Palmieri on the mound before he comes back. Now that you have that runner on second, I imagine they just want to be clear on the indicator on the signs. It looks like we're going to have a courtesy runner.
Run for the Leopards at first base, number 23. A.J. Groom.
And that'll be A.J. Grooms coming in to pinch run, or rather courtesy run, rather. Coming in for Leg, who is the starting pitcher this evening. Nico Jansen's to the plate. So Leopards now have a runner in scoring position. They're going to try to capitalize here, get a runner across on the ledger. Palmieri offers inside. It's going to get away. The runners will move up, respectively. Breaking home is Talpa. Play at the plate. And he's out of there. Talpa with an aggressive base running. Almost pulled it off, but Citrus was up to the task. Making the play at the plate.
Almost looked like Talpa was kind of judging Palmieri, and he didn't have the quickest start off the mound, but thought he could just get that advantage in, and it just did not work out.
So we move to the top of the second inning. We're scoreless, and we'll be back right after this.
Certainly I'm an avid golfer, been, golf usually weekly, play a lot with my wife.
With the repetitive motion, as you know, with a lot of golfers, it's an unnatural motion that you put your body through.
After suffering for years with shoulder pain, Mike chose stem cell therapy as an alternative to surgery.
I'm just excited because patients that have been in pain for years that are now doing the things that they want to do, and Mike's just going to be adding to that list.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for stem cell treatment.
We move to the top of two. Dalton Denham to lead off for Citrus. First pitch offering by Leg, catches that outside corner for called strike one. Fastball, swing and a miss. Nice cut on that ball, but Leg able to get that high fastball through.
Absolutely. Leg changing elevation on him, getting him some different looks early on here.
Swing and a miss, strike three. Leg will record the strikeout. Out number one for the Leopards in the second.
First base, Wyatt Zack.
First baseman Wyatt Zack steps in. Again, the high fastball. Legs got it working. He's ahead 0-1. Those high fastballs as a batter, they just look so good. It's
so
tough to
enticing.
lay off. Popped up. Tafalski, he's trying to track that ball. Difficult play as it actually went over the elevation of the light posts here. But Tafalski tracks it down for out number 2.
Left field, Jaden Pelletier.
Yeah, with no wind in play tonight, balls are going to be a lot easier to track. Not going to be a lot of movement when they're coming down tonight.
Jaden Pelletier steps in. 2 quick outs for Hernando and Leg on the mound. Citrus are going to try to get some offense going here. On the wind-up first pitch offering, that's going to miss for ball 1. That'll miss away. So Leg started off the inning getting ahead of both batters. Now sees himself down 2-0. Good patience by Pelletier. Waiting for his pitch to hit. Going to take called strike 1 on that one. But sometimes that's what you need to do, Dustin. You know, you get into the situation where the pitcher's in a groove. You just want to get that pitch count up. You
Absolutely.
know, see some pitches, force the action.
Absolutely. And nice response by Leg there again, getting it to 2-2.
Fouled away first base side.
And again, Leg doing really good, just changing looks on elevation. He's getting low corner, high corner, keeping the batter guessing.
Fastball gets away. It's going to run the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the second inning, rather. Sorry about that. Top of the second inning. So a payoff pitch for Leg. Pelletier going to try to make something happen. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that'll end the inning. Move to the bottom of 2. Still 0-0.
Navy SEAL veteran and endurance athlete Don Mann pushed his body to the limit and tried regenerative medicine when all other options failed.
It's unbelievable. I just assumed I was going to be in pain forever. And I've been in pain since the 80s. Now I'm running and riding a bicycle faster than I have in 7 years. Even my vision is better. I'm 100% pain-free right now. And I don't take any medications.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see.
To the home half of the second we go. We've had solid pitching so far on both sides. We'll see if it continues or if one of these teams can bust open an inning and get some offense on the board. In the bottom of the first, some aggressive base running by Talpa on a pass ball trying to score from second. And I know he was out at home, but Dustin, you and I talked about it in the break. I like that aggressive move early on.
Absolutely. You play to the strengths of your field. As we mentioned, you got a slight downslope here, and you're going to test the visiting team to see if they can respond to that.
Nico Jansen steps in to lead off the inning. Takes that first offering outside for ball 1.
You wonder, Will, as a visiting team, how much they worked on that, knowing they have that element in play at this field.
Scrapes that one. Tails away outside of the zone for a 2-1 count on Jansen's. Palmieri going to try to battle back in this count here. Well, the windup tries that outside corner, but it's going to work to the hitter's count now. 3 balls, 1 strike. Big cut. Works the count full, 3-2.
Seems like our last 2 or 3 leadoff batters have gone full count.
That's going to be fouled, third base side out of play. So we'll do it again, 3-2.
Be interesting to see if you take a gamble here on 3-2. You try that low outside corner. It was working in the first inning. It's kind of losing its area right here in the second.
Palmieri delivers. There's a grounder over to short. Linehart up with it. He'll fire over to first in time. 6-3
Left field.
for out number 1. Linehart did well corralling that ball, firing a strike over to Zach at first. Sometimes when it seems so perfect on a ground ball like that, you're just waiting for the bad hop.
Exactly.
But the field here at Hernando High School is meticulously maintained, so you don't see too many of those here. Offering by Palmieri low for ball 1 as Stephen Hart steps in. Right in front. Nice play by Arnold to pounce on that ball. For out number 2. And once again, we're seeing defensive efficiency. That'll bring up Michael Savarese.
Yeah, Hart did a great job jumping on that one early, fielding it cleanly, and making the nice throw to first.
Right back up the middle, over the glove of Palmieri. Charging is Denham over at third. That's just one of those tough plays, you know.
Yeah, kind of that in-between who's got it ball. Denham looked like he did have the best angle on it. Just couldn't quite get there in time.
So that'll give the Leopards a base runner here in the bottom of the second inning. 2 outs. Savarese on first as Van Alstyne steps in. Now working from the stretches, Palmieri, he'll make the toss over. Palmieri gives him a look before coming set. He'll deliver to the plate. Fly ball to left field. Pelletier, he'll camp under it. Oh, and it gets away. Savarese into third. And good hustle by Van Alstyne. He'll make it in the second.
Catcher, Will Taylor.
The Leopards catch a break. Got 2 runners in scoring position off the play.
Yeah, Pelletier, he had some ground to cover, got there in time, and had it just in the very end. Ball popped out. Tough break.
Catcher William Taylor now in the box for Hernando. Little chopper to Palmieri. He'll grab it, fire over to first. And the poise by Palmieri pays off. He gets out of a jam. We move to the top of the third right here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. So we're back to the action here in Brooksville, Florida. Advancing now to the third inning.
Center field, Ty Gibbs.
Paul Mary did well to get out of a little bit of a jam at the end of that inning.
He really did, and Hernando kind of in unfamiliar territory right now. They're kind of a team that's prided themselves on getting up and early and in the earlier innings on, and right now we're in the third and still searching for our first score.
And looking to get things going for the Hurricanes, starting center fielder Ty Gibbs steps in. Swing and a miss, strike one on the offering from Legg. Working from that windup, outside corner connects for called strike two. So Legg quickly ahead, 0-2. Chopper right back up on the middle. Van Alstyne up with it. He'll fire over to first. That gets away from Jansen's. So a good hustle by Ty Gibbs.
Right field.
And that's all you got to do, Dustin, sometimes. You just get a bat on that ball, good things can happen, and it did for Citrus right there. They got the leadoff runner on.
Absolutely, and if you're Citrus now, you're just trying to see if you can make them pay for a mistake.
Eddie Stewart steps in. Legg now works from the stretch. Gives Gibbs a look before a nice curveball. Catches that outside corner for strike one.
Very nice placement on that pitch.
Pickoff move over. Diving Gibbs makes it back in time. Yeah, as a hitter, you see the rotation on that ball coming at you when it's already in the middle part of the plate. Obviously, instinct is it's going to break and break hard, but just the right amount of touch by Legg catches that corner on a beautiful curveball. He'll connect there as well. 0-2. Stewart going to have to take a defensive at bat the remainder of the way, just trying to keep this at bat alive. Citrus would love to take advantage having the leadoff runner on here in the top of the third. Outside corner called strike three. Taylor set up outside and Legg put it right in the mitt.
That was a great pitching sequence there by Legg right there. Working the off-speed stuff. Caught him off guard with a fastball early on and then comes right back to the off-speed.
Out number one, Will Leinart steps in. Outside corner again for Legg.
Oh, Legg is really starting to settle in here, Will. He's got a lot of things working for him. Fastball, good command on the off-speed stuff.
Gibbs with his lead. His leg now comes set from the stretch. Outside corner again, swing and a miss. So Leinart was right on it, expecting that outside corner, but Legg able to get it by for strike two. A lot of options here, Dustin.
Absolutely, and he's got him guessing pretty good. Be interested to see if he tries to come fastball or if he still tries to work that curveball in.
Yeah, I got to wonder if it's going to be a curve out of the zone. And he's going to go with the fastball for strike three, and out number two. So Legg is in a groove these last two batters. Lineup turns over for the Hurricanes. Kason Williamson steps in. Gibbs on first for Citrus. Curveball again, and once again, lands right on that outside corner.
There's just nothing you can do with that pitch. There's just no way you can catch up to that.
Misses outside of the zone. Count now evens up, 1-1 right down the middle. Leg ahead, 1-2 on Williamson. Citrus got that leadoff runner on here in the top half of the inning. They want to try to take advantage of it, but Gibbs has been stranded at first so far. He's going to break for second. Curveball connects for called strike 3. And leg strikes out the side. We move to the bottom of the third. You're watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
I was fortunate enough to be able to work with Divinity on a custom skincare regimen the year leading up to my wedding. It included a series of in-office treatments, microneedling, PRP, hydrofacials, and an at-home skincare regimen. So I had no worries the day of my wedding. My skin was perfect.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Nautilus Financial Group, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Nautilus Financial Group.
Line art. All right. So who's it short? All right, that's Palmieri then. As you likely heard from our crosstalk, we have some changes to report. Williamson now comes in to pitch. Palmieri moves to short. Leinart moves to second. Looks like the outfield remains the same from what we can tell. Yeah, we see no changes in the outfield. So again, Williamson in a pitch. Palmieri. Palmieri to short. Leinart to second.
Off the bottom of the third inning for the Leopards. Second base, number 3, Gabe Tefelsky.
So bear with us as we get our home plate camera corrected. Leopards have the 1-2-3 hitters, top of the order up this inning. Palmieri pitched well in his 2 innings of work, giving up no hits. Williamson works from the windup. Tries for the outside corner, misses for ball 1. Bunt attempt. Foul territory. Williamson works from the windup and delivers. Nice breaking ball there right in the zone. Williamson now ahead 1-2. Last offering misses away, even up the count. There's a shot to center field. Gibbs will make the grab. And out number one.
Third base, number 13, Tyson Morgan.
Down. One out now in the inning. Tyson Morgan steps into the box. First pitch offering connects for called strike one. And that's going to miss low as well. 2-1. Both pitchers doing well this evening. When the batters have gotten a bat on it, it's usually right to one of the fielders. If you're a pitcher, that's doing your job.
Absolutely.
Morgan thought about it, laid off, advancing to the hitter's count. 3 balls, 1 strike. And that'll miss away. Morgan will trot down to first. And he'll take his free pass.
Right field, number 17, Anthony Talpa.
Brings up right fielder Anthony Talpa. Had that aggressive base running maneuver in the first inning. Didn't pay off for Hernando as Citrus was ready for it. Arnold able to gun him down at home as he tried to score from second on the pass ball. Good aggressive play. Just didn't work for the Leopards. I'm a big fan of aggressive plays.
Absolutely.
Offering from Williamson misses away. Tries for the inside. It's going to miss there as well.
Nice movement on that pitch, just a little too much inside on that one. If he can get that pitch dialed in just a little bit, that's going to be a tough one to get.
Yeah, Hernando obviously taking the strategy here with the new pitcher. They're going to wait and see some pitches before they try to make a move on him. That offering gets away. Morgan advances into scoring position. So Williamson has some work to do. Down 3-0 in the count. We'll see if Talpa has the green light here, Dustin.
Yeah, absolutely. And for Williamson, you just got to step it off the mound, doing the right thing, take a breath, get yourself settled in. You can still get out of this inning.
That's going to miss low. Arnold did well to body that one up. So Talpa trots down to first.
Tristan Legg.
And Hernando has something going here. With 1 out, 2 runners on, 1 in scoring position.
Yeah, great opportunity for Hernando to take advantage of here. Well, in the middle of your lineup here, runners in scoring position. This has probably been the best opportunity, scoring opportunity we've had on the night.
For both teams, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got one hit for Citrus officially, no hits for Hernando, yet they're in a position now where they could certainly take advantage and possibly cross the first run of the ball game. Tristan Legg now up. Beautiful pitch by Williamson, breaks back into the zone for called strike one. I always hated those when I played.
Yes.
Coming right at you and then breaks right over the plate. Beautiful pitch by Williamson. He'll try it again. It's going to miss low. Williamson from the stretch. He'll deliver. Tries for that inside corner. Arnold can't get the frame call.
Again, Williamson not missing by much. Just a
No.
minor adjustments, and that's actually a nice place ball. So we'll see if we can get it figured out here.
Absolutely agree. These are close pitches, showing a lot of discipline by the Hernando batters to lay off. No connect right there. Williamson evens it up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Morgan takes his lead from second. Talpa from first. Beautiful breaking pitch by Williamson for a swing and a miss, strike 3, and out number 2.
Number 19, Nico Jensen.
Big out for Citrus right there, Dustin. Certainly gives them some breathing room defensively.
Absolutely. Working a 2-2 count there. That's a great pitch. That ball just took a nosedive at the front of the plate.
Brings up Nico Jensen's. There's a hard hit ball. Gets past Zach at first. Wheeling around is Morgan. We're going to have a play. It is cut off. So an RBI off the bat of Nico Jensen's, and Hernando is on the board first.
Right fielder just mishandled that ball, and that allowed just enough time to get the run in. So,
yeah, good heads-up base running again by Hernando. Coach Sims sending Morgan the entire way, knowing that there was not a step to be lost. Stephen Hart steps in. First pitch offering by Williamson, misses inside for ball 1. So we got our first and third situation of the evening. Jensen's and Talpa take their respective leads on the corners. Beautiful breaking pitch. Wow, he's got it working.
Yeah, that'll lock your knees.
Fought off, foul ball third base side.
And if you're Williamson, you just recognize you can still get out of this inning without giving up a lot of damage. So get a good quality pitch here, get your outs, and get out of the inning just down 1. That's the goal at this point.
Williamson will look in, get the sign that he wants. Breaking for second. Throw down by Arnold. Looks like that was cut in front of the bag.
Yeah, 17. Palmieri jumps in front of the bag there just in case there's a play at the plate. Good heads up.
Works the count to 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. Runners now on second and third after that stolen base. Chopped out of the dirt. I think he used a pitching wedge on that one.
I think so. It looked like a 60-degree, I believe. A nice little lob wedge.
Fires over to first. Apologize, our camera froze on that one. Does retire the side, however, but Hernando gets on the board first. They take a 1-0 lead into the 4th inning.
When you play football, you develop this mentality that, you know, you can withstand anything. You're Mr. Tough Guy. So years I had been battling. I was just excited to finally meet someone who knew what I was going through, who saw my pain, to think that in a matter of one treatment, and it got better and better as I began to get treatments throughout the month. You know, why would you deal with this pain for another day?
Designated hitter, Chris Wally.
Chris Wally steps in. Right back up the middle, knocked down by Tefalski, but no play to be had. That was a hard hit ball, Dustin.
That was going to be a tough play to make. You said second baseman made a great attempt there, just came in a little too hot.
Number 17, Jacob Palmieri.
So mark that down as a hit for Chris Wally. Leadoff runner aboard for the Hurricanes. Brings up Palmieri, who got the start on the mound. It's now moved over to shortstop. Pitch breaks in the zone for called strike one.
Very similar start to Hernando's inning last night. You get a first guy on, a hard hit ball, and see if Citrus can do the same here and try and get a run in.
And we certainly love seeing the family support, especially within the community. And we'd like to give a big shout out to Tristan Legg's big brother, Austin Legg, who's watching from the University of North Florida this evening in Jacksonville. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast, Austin. And if you haven't subscribed, now would be a great time to do so. So we got a 1-ball, 1-strike count. Citrus looking to answer back. Legg connects in the zone, now ahead 1-2. Wally with his lead. Throw over. Make sure you follow us at GCSN Broadcasts on Twitter. We'll have the game highlights from tonight's ball game as well as our Glory Days Player of the Game and all of our broadcast announcements. So be sure to follow us at GCSN Broadcasts on Twitter.
Great job of there. Paul Mary just fouling off a pitch. That another, like you said, an offside pitch, catch up great, fights it off, lives for another pitch.
Offering misses low, 2-2. So we can report a score from our other game going live at this, also broadcasting live at this moment. The broadcast crew of Derek Smith and Wild Bill Lizer over in Weeki Wachee this evening, as Lecanto currently holds a 5-0 lead over Weeki Wachee, bottom of the 6th inning. Of course, we're happy that you're here with us for this ball game. Outstanding outing by both teams, just a 1-0 score in the top of the 4th. Pitchers on both sides have done a phenomenal job this evening controlling this ball game. Breaking for second is Wally. There's a fly ball to right field. That could be trouble. Talpa right on the line. Great pursuit by Talpa, going for the double play. But Wally able to make it back. Wow, Talpa covered some ground in right.
Great job. He jumped on it right from the beginning, and he did not have time to spare on that. So he got to that ball perfectly. Outstanding play. If he misses that, that's trouble. That might be bringing in a run.
So there's an out on the board. Dalton Denham in the box for Citrus. Taylor thought about that snap throw. Fastball popped up in the infield. Sky high. I think he's going to get a letter from the FAA in the mail.
Yeah, absolutely. You need permission for that kind of airspace.
Great play by Leg on that one. That was a difficult play.
First base, Wyatt Zack.
So Wally able to get on with the hit, but Citrus not able to do much with it so far. There's now 2 outs in the inning. Wyatt Zack looking to make something happen for the Hurricanes. Beautiful breaking pitch by Leg in the zone for called strike 1. Chopper over to third. Morgan up with it. Tosses over to first for out number 3. The Hurricanes leave 1. We move to the bottom of the 4th. Still 1-0 advantage Hernando.
Certainly I'm an avid golfer, been golf usually weekly. play a lot with my wife.
With the repetitive motion, as you know, with a lot of golfers, it's an unnatural motion that you put your body through.
After suffering for years with shoulder pain, Mike chose stem cell therapy as an alternative to surgery.
I'm just excited because patients that have been in pain for years that are now doing the things that they want to do, and Mike's just going to be adding to that list.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for stem cell treatment.
Michael Severese.
We move to the home half of the fourth. 1-0 advantage Hernando. Michael Savarese to lead things off. First pitch offering by Williamson misses outside for ball one. There's a hot shot right back up the middle. Gibbs will toss it back into the infield.
Savarese's second base hit of the night, Will.
Van Alstyne.
And the only 2 hits for Hernando. 4 hits total in the ball game. It's been an absolute battle on the mound between these two programs. Andrew Van Alstyne steps in. Pitch breaks away for ball one. Bunt is shown. Pulls it away, but it's called strike.
Yeah, ball broke inside at the very last second.
Pick off, move over. Breaking for second on called strike on the play. Savarese makes it in easily.
Yeah, Savarese got a great jump on that pitch.
Yeah, it was a great toss down by Arnold, but you're exactly right, Dustin. A great break by Savarese was the difference there. Runner in scoring position now for Hernando. A beautiful breaking pitch called strike 3. Reverse K for Williamson on that scorebook. And out number 1 for the Hurricanes.
That inside pitch, just again, when that hits and
Catcher.
breaks the zone,
Number
really
11,
great pitch.
Will Taylor.
First pitch offering misses for ball 1. That wasn't me, I swear.
All kinds of fans in attendance tonight.
That foul ball evens up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Savary's with this lead from second. Beautiful bunt right back up. Williamson pounces on it. He'll toss over to first. Ball gets away. There was a collision. Wheeling around to score is Savary's.
Zach looks a little shooken up on that play, Will. Looks like his left wrist.
Second base.
Looks like he's going to be okay.
Pavelski.
So off the bat, throw down to second. Again, a nice throw by Arnold. So that was Will Taylor who got the run in. Pavelski now up. Pavelski calls time. Popped up, straight back. Williamson ahead 0-2. He'd love a punch-out pitch here, facing the top of the Leopard order.
Yeah, you definitely want to take advantage of this situation, try and get things working back in your favor a little bit.
Pavelski wants to take advantage of having the Taylor in scoring position. The Leopards would love to add a few more runs, move to second.
Arnold getting some aggressive leads there on second base.
Yeah, I mean, the way that we've seen the pitching tonight on both teams, every run is especially precious in a matchup like this.
Absolutely.
Once again, Williamson with that breaking pitch. Gets swing and a miss, strike 3.
Third base.
And out number 2, so that gives Citrus a little bit of breathing room here. The Leopards have crossed 1. Have Taylor in scoring position at second for Tyson Morgan. Now in the box. First offering connects in the zone for called strike 1. Called strike. Williamson now ahead 0-2.
Now, if you're Williamson, you'd love to just go ahead and get this out right now, get out of the inning, regroup, see if your offense can help get you back on track.
Morgan will have to do some defensive batting here. Williamson wants that punch-out pitch. And there's a hard ground ball over to second. Leinart up with it. He'll toss over to first. But the Leopards cross 1. They now have a 2-0 advantage. We move to the top of the 5th inning. That's right, you're watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network. pitching, Dustin.
Oh, absolutely. If you're a fan of the Lowe's pitching, this is definitely the game for you.
First pitch offering by Leg connects in the zone for called strike one. Jaden Pelletier leading things off for the Hurricanes. That'll miss low. Be sure to stick with us immediately following after the ball game as Dustin Atkins fouled straight back. Dustin Atkins will be announcing the Glory Days Player of the Game. And we'll also be highlighting the Glory Days Player of the Game on our Twitter page at GCSN Broadcast, as well as all the highlights from tonight's ball game. Again, follow us at GCSN Broadcast at Twitter. Popped up. That's going to be in foul territory. Barely out of room is Arnold.
Arnold probably had a good 3 centimeters between fence on that one, so that's a tough one to make.
Leg now with a 1-2 advantage on the count. Pelletier trying to get on base. Leadoff runner on for Citrus. They're not trailing by much, but with the pitching that we've seen tonight, they need to get runners on. We've got 2s all over the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 hits for each team. Hernando with a 2-0 advantage. And there's a fly ball to center field. Savarese will track it down. And you can mark F8 in your scorebook for out number 1.
Yeah, Pelletier gave that one a pretty decent ride, but unfortunately Savarese didn't have to move too much to get to that one. So.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Fastball from the windup of Tristan Legg. Breaking pitch breaks outside of the zone. Now would be a great time to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's free for you. It helps us out as well. We are a non-profit broadcast company bringing all these games to you live all over the greater Tampa Bay region. 48 broadcasts in all this spring. We're very excited about it, baseball and softball, to showcase all the wonderful talent that we have here in our community. Toss a like our way as well. It's the first night for Dustin on the mic, so I know he'd love it. All the likes will go to him. We all know that.
I feel like I'm on American Idol all of a sudden.
Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Right field, Eddie Stewart.
Eddie Stewart strides in. Trying to get a 2-out rally going for Citrus. Fastball connects on that outside corner for called strike 1. Once again, Legg connects. Now ahead 0-2.
Good Campbell pitch opportunity right here. See if you can get him chasing something, maybe go elevated.
Curveball connects, called strike 3. And that'll end the top half of the 5th. We move to the bottom. 2-0 your score. Advantage, Hernando.
Which one, yeah?
Certainly I'm an avid golfer, been, golf usually weekly, play a lot with my wife.
With the repetitive motion, as you know, with a lot of golfers, it's an unnatural motion that you put your body through.
After suffering for years with shoulder pain, Mike chose stem cell therapy as an alternative to surgery.
I'm just excited because patients that have been in pain for years that are now doing the things that they want to do, and Mike's just going to be adding to that list.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for stem cell treatment.
To the home half of the 5th we go. Still 2-0. Advantage, Hernando.
Right field.
Both pitchers doing well this evening. For Citrus, you had Palmieri who opened the game. Now Williamson in. It's been Tristan Legg the entire way for Hernando. And all those pitchers combined have just given up a total of 4 hits between both teams.
Yeah, all 3 pitchers really tonight will have showed great command of the off speed coupled with the fastballs. It's really been fun to watch.
First pitch offering to Anthony Talpa, misses away for ball 1. Appear to have lost our center field camera. We'll take a look at that in just a moment, try to get that set back up. One and one count on Talpa. Misses inside. 2-1.
Okay, the transmitter's dead out there. You need a new battery pack. Okay. We're gonna swap out white battery packs. The white battery pack for that. Okay. And try not to move the camera.
So as we get caught back up, Williamson battles back to work the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Our transmitter has gone down on our center field camera, so it's going to take us about 5 minutes to get that fixed. We appreciate your patience while we work on that. Called strike 3. Williamson gets the strikeout. And the first out of the inning for the Hurricanes.
Tristan Legg.
Tristan Legg steps in looking to help his own cause. Try to get some insurance runs. Chopper right back up the middle. Palmieri up with it. He'll toss over to first. 6-3 in time for out number 2.
First base, number 19, Nico Jansen.
Turning into an efficient defensive inning here for the Citrus Hurricanes. Nico Jansen's going to try to make a 2-out rally going for Hernando. Williamson works from the stretch. That's going to miss outside for ball 1. Again, we're working to get our transmitter corrected in center field. It just went down a short time ago. Jensen's thought about it, held back, 2-0 the count. There's a hard shot into right field. That'll be a single for Jensen's.
Left field, number 4, Stephen Hart.
So runner aboard for Hernando with 2 on. 2 out, rather.
Your attention, please. Now running for the Leopards at first base, number 14, Jacob Thompson.
So Jacob Thompson comes into the ballgame. He's going to pinch hit run for Jensen's. Jacob Thompson pitch running for Jensen's at first base. Two outs, Thompson at first. Williamson offers outside, misses off the corner for ball 1. There's a hard hit ball right back up the middle. Lineart to short. Palmieri covering second base. They'll take the force out. 4-6 for out number 3. We move to the top of the 6th. Still 2-0. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
Navy SEAL veteran and endurance athlete Don Mann pushed his body to the limit and tried regenerative medicine when all other options failed.
It's unbelievable. I just assumed I was going to be in pain forever. And I've been in pain since the 80s. Now I'm running and riding a bicycle faster than I have in 7 years. Even my vision is better. I'm 100% pain-free right now. And I don't take any medications.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see
Leading off the top of the 6th inning, great work by Dustin Atkins to get our transmitter back up there in center field. Will Leinart steps in. Swing and a miss, strike one. Nice cut by Leinart. Jansen's able to get it by for strike one. Swing and a miss, strike two. Jansen's off to a fast start. Leinart will have to take a 2-strike approach the remainder of the way. Citrus is starting to run out of outs. They got to make something happen offensively. Again, be sure to stay with us right at the immediate conclusion of the ball game as we announce our Glory Days player of the game. Dustin Atkins gets those honors tonight as he'll make that announcement. So we're going to miss strike three. Ball does get away, but Taylor applies the tag immediately. That'll turn the lineup over for Citrus.
Pitcher, Kason Williamson.
Kason Williamson steps into the box. He got the start at second base this evening before moving on to the bump. Offering by Jansen's connects in the zone for called strike one. There's a hard hit ball in the right field down the line. That's in fair territory. Going into the corner. Williamson reeling around into second base. An outstanding hit by Kason Williamson, and that's just what the Citrus Hurricanes needed.
Designated hitter, Chris Wally.
So runner in scoring position for Citrus off that hard hit ball by Kason Williamson. Brings up Chris Wally to the plate. Big cut by Wally. 0-1 the count. Jansen's brings that one in upstairs. Count evens up at 1 apiece. Wally does represent the tying run. Jansen delivers from the stretch. He's going to get that called strike two. A big strike by Jansen's. Hurricanes in the heart of their order, trying to capitalize late in the ballgame. Swing and a miss, strike three. Jansen's able to get him with the off-speed pitch. And a big second out for Hernando. That gives them some breathing room. Jacob Palmieri steps to the plate. Outstanding stolen base by Williamson. Man, he had a jump on that, Dustin.
Absolutely.
And the first Hurricane run is now just 90 feet away. That pitch on the throwdown did come into the zone, so it's an 0-1 count. Nice cut there by Palmieri, but Jansen's able to get it by. Moving the count to 0-2, a big pitch here. Offering comes in low. Good discipline by Palmieri to lay off. Like the pitch selection by Jansen's also.
Yes, absolutely. Great location.
Yeah, the batter gets a bat on it. You can't really do anything with it. So, yeah, excellent location. Chopper over to second. Tafalski's charging, and he'll make the play. The Hurricanes leave one. We move to the home half of the sixth. Still 2-0 advantage, Hernando.
Navy SEAL veteran and endurance athlete Don Mann pushed his body to the limit and tried regenerative medicine when all other options failed.
It's unbelievable. I just assumed I was going to be in pain forever. And I've been in pain since the 80s. Now I'm running and riding a bicycle faster than I have in 7 years. Even my vision is better. I'm 100% pain-free right now. And I don't take any medications.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see.
Dalton Denham.
So looks like we have a change on the mound for Citrus, which will also impact a change in the field. Dalton Denham moves from third to pitcher. And we'll try to get a number on third base here. So Lionheart moves to third.
Leading off the bottom of the sixth inning for the Leopards.
Okay, we got it all set up now for Citrus. So we've got Denham on the mound, Lionheart at third, Palmieri remains at short, and Williamson moves back to his original position at second. Stepping in for the Leopards, Michael Savarese. Denham from the windup delivers. Curveball misses inside for ball one.
Savarese had a really good night at the plate so far. 2 for 2, 2 base hits. We'll see if he can keep his streak going.
Outside corner connects for called strike one. Gets it off the end of the bat, fouled away. Chop third base side. One ball, two strike count. Denham looking for the strikeout. Savarese looking to get the leadoff runner on. Chopped down that third base line. Lionheart up with it. A little bit of a bobble. There will be no play. Leadoff runner on for the Leopards.
Shortstop, number 9, Drew Van Alstyne.
Van Alstyne steps in. And an opportunity for the Leopards here to add to their lead. Certainly any amount of insurance that they could get would be beneficial if you're rooting for the Leopards this evening. In this very close 2-0 ball game, it's been a battle on the mound for both teams. Fastball connects outside corner for called strike one.
Yeah, Savarese never really got a nice clean pitch to it that bad. Did a really good job of just trying to put the ball in play and make something happen. Paid off for him.
Pickoff move over. The diving Savarese makes it in. Hurricanes obviously will do what it takes to try to keep Savarese off a second. As we've seen, the Hernando runners are not afraid to push the envelope and try to score from second. He'll break for second. A beautiful bunt down the first base line, but it's going to drift into foul territory.
Yeah, it was close. That was about a good 3 feet short just before it broke right there. That ball stays fair. I think you got your base runner on and you got 2 on base, so.
Yeah, that would have been an absolutely difficult play for Citrus. That was a beautiful bunt by Alstein right down that first base line. Throw over again. No runs, 3 hits, no errors for Citrus. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors for Hernando. Leads us to where we are right now. Ball gets away. Into second goes Savarese. So Hernando now threatening with nobody out. And Denham's going to have to work out of this jam.
Yeah, if you're Hernando, you'd really love to add just one more, at least another insurance run.
Offering misses away. And that's going to connect for called strike 3. The backwards K for Denham. And out number 1 for the Hurricanes.
11, Will Taylor.
That's a huge strikeout for Citrus right there,
that
Dustin.
was big. Big time strikeout.
William Taylor steps in. He's responsible for one of the 2 runs that Hernando scored this evening. Denham's offering misses outside. It's a beautiful night for baseball here in Brooksville, Florida. Upper 60-degree temperature, clear skies, just an absolute great night for leaving it out on the field. There's a chopper over to short, giving chases Palmieri. A great play by Palmieri, but able to leg it out is William Taylor. A bang play over there at first base.
Second base.
Yeah, outstanding effort there by Palmieri. Just did everything he could on that. Just a tough spot.
Taylor legs it out, putting a first and third situation for Hernando. Turning the lineup over as well, Gabe Tefelsky up. First pitch offering upstairs, but the swing went around for strike 1. Thought he might have checked off on that one, but he did go around.
That's about as close as you can get, yeah.
First and third situation, Citrus in double play depth. Bunt attempt. Arnold up with it, tosses down to first. That throw gets away. Wheeling around to score is Savarese. Going to have a play at the plate. Taylor able to score as well. We talked about the insurance run, and guess what, Dustin? Hernando just cashed that check.
That they did. Great job taking advantage of some mistakes. And they got a 4-0 lead now.
Tyson Morgan.
So Hernando takes advantage of a big opportunity. They've cashed in 2 additional insurance runs.
Arnold's going to go tell his pitcher just to settle in a little bit. All you can do at this point, just try and work your way out of the inning as best you can. And
that's right, go to work offensively.
Yep.
Time is called. Morgan wants to take a few extra warm-up swings, and we're back to action. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Denham comes set. Giving Tafalski a look before he delivers. Tries for the outside corner, misses away. Upstairs, 2 balls, 1 strike. Hope you're enjoying the Summit Adventure Park center field camera this evening. Bringing you this wonderful shot. Fouled away out of play, third base side. Denham able to even up the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. If you're Morgan and the Leopards here, Dustin, certainly you just want to put the ball in play because you got the speedy Gabe Tafalski there at second.
Absolutely, yeah. You still got some opportunities you can take advantage of here and try and get as big as lead as you can going into the final innings here. And
but Denham able to record the strikeout, and a huge strikeout it is for Citrus. Out number 2.
Number 17, Anthony Talpa.
Gives them some breathing room, but it does bring up the big bat of Anthony Talpa. Talpa made that outstanding play in right field earlier on in the ballgame. Had some serious ground to cover, but came up with the grab.
He really did well, and that probably saved a run in that inning as well. There was runners round in second, and if that ball gets by him, it's in no man's land in the corner there, and we could have a slightly different outcome.
Denham ahead in the count, no balls, 1 strike. With 2 outs, bottom of the 6th inning, Hernando has plated 2 so far this inning. Outside corner connects again, 0-2. Great selection and placement by Denham. There's a hard shot down the line in right field. That's a fair ball. Tafalski's going to trot in and score. Into second is Talpa. So an RBI double off the bat of Anthony Talpa. And Hernando has increased their cushion, now lead by 5.
Yeah, great shot by Talpa. Just coming in, taking that one oppo, and circling in yet another run. And
Tristan Legg to the plate. Got the start on the mound this evening. I believe he went 5 innings. 5 innings of solid work on the mound for Tristan Legg as that curveball connects outside corner for strike 1.
Yeah, he's really done a great job of keeping Hernando in position to win this game, bearing any setbacks, but still some ball game left to go, but he's done an outstanding job.
Absolutely. A lot of baseball left. Nice stop by Arnold. We'll even up that seesaw, 1 ball, 1 strike. Right side again, that's going to be out of play and towards my car. But I hope we're okay.
Hopefully. Now, from my understanding, I believe the windshield's covered by insurance, but I think everything else is on you.
Well, then I know exactly where it hit. 1 and 2, 2 outs, runner on second. Denham looking to shut down this inning. So Citrus can go to work in the top of the 7th. There's a chopper over to short. Giving chase is Palmieri. Another tough play. There was nothing Palmieri could do with that.
No.
To even make it close was a great effort.
Yeah, great effort. Just a tough spot.
Talpa comes in to score on the play.
Pitcher, number 19, Nico Jensen.
Yeah, it was a chopping ball. Palmieri charging at full speed. Even if the throw's online, I don't think it's in time. There's just nothing you can do.
Right.
That pitch will get away. Moving into second base easily is leg. Nico Jansen's up. Denham from the stretch. There's a hard hit ball tailing into the gap in left center field. A run will score, a stand-up double for Nico Jansen. As the leg comes in to score, and Hernando has busted open this ball game.
Coming in to run for the Leopards at second base. Number
Yeah,
5,
great job by Jansen there. He recognized that pitch pretty quick, jumped right on it, Will, and put that right in the left center gap.
Gonzalez.
Carlos Gonzalez steps in. Fouls that one away. Denham and the Hurricanes looking for out number 3. Hernando has added the insurance that they were looking for. Inside. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Jansen was on second. Looks like we actually have a runner, Drew Bittinger, in at second. Running for Jansen's. That's fouled out of play. Count now evens up, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Denner gives Bittinger a look before he delivers. Off-speed pitch misses away. That'll run the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. So we got a payoff pitch for Denham and Gonzalez.
Yeah, Citrus desperately needs this pitch, and they need to try and get out of this inning, stop the bleeding here.
Gonzalez continues to fight. A good at-bat for him. Dunham will reset himself. Ground ball over to second. Williamson up with it. He'll toss over to Zachs at first. That'll retire the frame, but not before the Leopards add 5. We move to the final frame. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
When you play football, you develop this mentality that, you know, you can withstand anything. You're Mr. Tough Guy. So years I had been battling. I was just excited to finally meet someone who knew what I was going through, who saw my pain, to think that in a matter of one treatment, and it got better and better as I began to get treatments throughout the month. You know, why would you deal with this pain for another day?
We move to the 7th inning. Citrus is down to their last 3 outs. They're going to have to put together a rally. Jansen's remains on the mound.
For the Hurricanes, number 14.
So Jansen's and the Leopards are going to try to shut this down and take home the W.
Yeah, we talked about it earlier. Well, Hernando just has that potential to just put up big innings. They've done that a few times this year. They did it in the first meeting, but only it was in the first inning they put up 6 runs. So they just have that opportunity to explode at any point in the game.
Dalton Denham steps in. First pitch offering by Jensen's misses for ball 1. Big cut, swing and a miss. I'd like to thank our 7th inning sponsor, Morningshire Market. Use code GCSN 2022 and save some fabulous baseball and softball keepsakes. Go ahead and check them out on Etsy at Morningshire Market. There's a chopper down to first base. Does it remain in foul territory? It does. Thought I might have had an opportunity to kick back. Gonzalez was all over it.
Yeah, Gonzalez made sure he wanted to jump on that one quick. As soon as he recognized he could make the play, he didn't waste any time, got to it, and gets the first out.
Two balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Taylor will apply the tag just to be sure. We got out number 1.
First base, Wyatt Zach.
Wyatt Zach steps in for the Hurricanes. Offering by Jansen misses outside for ball 1. Called strike. Swing and a miss. Count moves to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Another strikeout for Jansen and 2 outs in the inning. Citrus is now down to their last 1. Looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter, Brock Crawley, in.
Now batting for the Hurricanes, number 21, Brock Crawley.
I'd like to thank Dylan Schatzel for joining the broadcast this evening from Thomas University. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast. That fastball is going to connect for called strike 1.
Jensen not wasting time, knows where he's at in the game, and is going to go right after the batter here.
And again, quick pitch for strike 2. Offering comes inside. Outside corner, called strike 3, and that's your ball game. Hernando will take home the victory, 7-0. Let's toss it on over to Dustin Atkins for the Glory Days Player of the Game.
Well, a few good candidates on this one, a lot of good plays, but I'm going to have to give this to Tristan Legg. The young man pitched 5 outstanding innings, really good control of his off-speed, came in with the fastball, mixed it in nicely, kept his team in the game, never really got his guys in any real trouble. So did what he had to do, took the mound, did an outstanding job, and he's definitely my player of the game.
So Tristan Legg is your player of the game. We sure hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. Don't forget to subscribe. For Dustin Atkins, I'm Will Wilkie, and we'll see you next time